thanks for tuning in to today's video. I just picked up these really cute burlap hearts, and these are from Joann's, and so I just kind of got some inspiration to make some embellishments using these. So this is the first one that I made, and it turned out really cute, and it's super simple. I did do just a little bit of stitching, but pretty much there's not a lot of layering going on. I think it's cute the way like how simple it is, so I just left it as is. And yeah, I wanted to come on camera and show you how I made these, and hopefully you can get some ideas for some of these types of embellishments as well. So firstly, like I said, these burlap hearts are from Joann's, and there's 12 in a pack, and I think it was about $3, but I did have a coupon that I used on those. So aside from that, I am just using some hearts. These are the hearts that I have a die cut for these hearts, and then I put some foam on the back of these, and the foam is from my last tutorial where I made the bag toppers. I just had the exact shape of foam left over because I was cutting the outside of the heart and this was the inside piece, so I just cut out the same size and then layered the foam on the bottom. Just use a little tiny bit of tape since we are going to be stitching through these. If you don't have this type of die cut, or you don't have this die, I'm going to link a similar one in the description box that I found on scrapbook.com. But it's okay if you don't have the die, because in all of the Valentine's Day collections that I have anyways, there are always tons of different hearts. So these ones are different shapes, different sizes. There's some chipboard ones, there's glitter. So just look through your stash and pick out some hearts that you want to use. I'm going to make some of these embellishments using these as well, not just those ones. And then if you don't have any hearts at all, then just look through your stash to find some like smaller pieces of ephemera, because those will work great as well. And then lastly, I used some of these little sentiments, and these ones are all from the La La Love collection, but I know that the Main Squeeze collection has some too. And then you can also always just use some stickers. These are Jen Hadfield stickers, sorry. So yeah, or just really any phrases. I know Tim Holtz has some as well. So I just use other little bits and pieces from my stash. So this little resin heart is from the hardware from the Maggie Holmes. I think this is a confetti collection, but there's little hearts in there and like all kinds of little bits and pieces. And then the charm on the side is from the Paige Evans collection. I think this one is whimsical. So I just used these because I didn't have tassels that matched the colors that were in this one. And then just any types of flowers that you have. I have these roses that I got from a pal, and then these white flowers are from Tuesday Morning, but I know you can get similar ones from Michael's and Hobby Lobby. So I will try to find those if I can, and I can link those below if you're interested. So now I'm going to be assembling these. And I'm going to make the first one just like this, so that way you can see how it looks. I think I will leave off the charm and probably do a tassel for this one, just because since I went with the charm, it's just heavier on that side, so you can see whenever I'm holding it, because it's burlap, it folds there, but I just kind of tuck it in and then you can't really tell. And nobody's really going to be like holding it like that anyways, so I wasn't worried about it. But yeah, so hey guys, so I did plan for this video to be a talk through tutorial video, but unfortunately I'm not that great with editing, and somehow I managed to delete all of the audio that I had except for what you saw in the first clip. So I just decided that we would still continue with the video, and it's just going to be a voiceover today. I hope you guys don't mind, but I will try to stay on top of what I'm doing in the video. So basically I just grabbed one of those hearts because I'm trying to imitate it like the first one. So I put the heart on there, and then I just looked through and found a sentiment that I liked and put that on there, and it's just kind of matching up the colors and seeing what looks best, so you can audition a few different pieces and see until you find a color combination that you like. And off camera I just stitched through that part, And now I'm looking through my stash of little hardware that I have here, and I find another one of those gold hearts, and I just use hot glue to glue this down. You probably could use like red line tape, but it's actually quite heavy, so I just feel like hot glue works best. So I just hot glue that little heart down, and then I also find another one of those white flowers like you saw on the first one. I get these white flowers from Tuesday Morning. I don't know exactly what collection that they are, but I have seen similar ones at Hobby Lobby, like where they keep all of their Prima flowers and stuff like that. So you can probably check that aisle and find some similar if you don't have any flowers, or if you have a flower die, it would be an awesome way to personalize it even more and use like your own little flower die that you have in your stash. So that is what this one looks like, and I kept it super simple. Now I'm just going to hole punch it and then add a little eyelet there. And unfortunately I don't have that many different colored eyelets, so I just go for these ones that are kind of like a silvery kind of color, which I know it has a lot of gold on it, but because it's so small you can't really tell. So now I'm just looking through my tassels, and I absolutely love these tassels. My pen pal from Australia sent them to me. I think it was Kayla who sent me these, and I have seriously been hoarding them. All of the colors are so perfect, like depending on what project I'm working with, I can pretty much always find one that matches. So I definitely need to find a way to get some more of these because they are so awesome, and I'm kind of running low, so definitely don't want to run out of those. So I'm just using a jump ring to put the tassel on, and you could definitely use your fingers for this, but I have fake nails on in this video and I have never had fake nails before, so I am like just trying to be super careful and figure everything out because, like I said, I've never had them before, and it's like a whole new lifestyle once you do. I'm sure some of you guys can relate to that. I feel like I have to relearn everything, like doing them with fake nails. So yeah, I'm just using pliers to be safe, and I also can get the jump ring on a little bit tighter whenever I use the pliers. So that's what this one looks like. The tassel doesn't match perfectly, but I like that it's kind of just another pink tone in the mix. I think it looks super cute. So yeah, that one was the most similar to the first one, and now I'm showing how you can do this with just regular hearts from collections. So look through your stash and see what you have. I know even Walmart sells like a bunch of foam hearts this year, and they're like really pretty. They're holographic, pink and purple. I picked some up too, and I totally could have pulled those out as well, but I guess I didn't think about it at the time and was just using the die cuts from the collections that I had on my desk. So yeah, I pulled those out, and then I'm just kind of playing with it to see what looks good. And I do go into my stickers here, but I still don't really do anything too fancy. I think I was just looking for another small heart to layer on here because all of the ones that I pulled out were quite large. So I guess I used a different sentiment because I didn't like the way that the blue one looked. But I think I do end up going with the blue one. I think I put the sticker back and go with the blue one. Sorry, it's been a while since I filmed this video, and I'm just now getting to do the voiceover. So yeah, I found this black one and I used this one instead, and then that little pink button is from the hardware. I just pulled that one out and was trying to find a way to include it in the mix because I thought it looked really cute with the sentiment that I used. It matched the pink quite well. And it also matches my nails quite well. I didn't even notice that, but yeah, it's like the same color. So I just hot glued that on, and it's always a mess whenever you try to hot glue buttons because it like comes through the holes of the top of the button, and yeah, that wasn't fun. I had to clean up that mess, but anyways, I think it turned out okay, and hopefully whoever gets this doesn't mind too much that there's a little bit of hot glue on it. But I'm just mounting this up on some foam tape now just because the button was a little bit dimensional, so I wanted everything to be kind of even. So yeah, I just used some mounting tape, and first I'm hot gluing it down to the button and then putting the mounting tape on to make sure that it is all even and the same level. So that's what that one looks like. And then I think I do come back at the end and add, I don't know, I think I do end up adding something to this heart though. Yeah, I'm trying to find another small sticker. So I go back to the sticker sheet and I'm just kind of looking through to see what looks good, but I guess I didn't pick anything out. Sorry, this video is kind of a mess, huh? Well, yeah, I did hole punch the side of the heart because I wanted to add a tassel, and I did it kind of too far to the side, so I had to use a jump ring on this one as well just to make sure that everything fit on there.
but it turned out cute in the end. I think this one was one of my favorites because I just love anything with gold and like super sparkly. So definitely loved how this one turned out, and then I thought the button was cute as well. So yeah, instead of the jump ring, because I guess the jump ring didn't fit, I just tied some yarn in through the little eyelet and then attached the tassel that way. And everything ended up matching. The blue color looks a little bit off on camera, but it did actually match the embellishment quite well. So now I'm moving on to the next one, and I'm showing how you can make this if you just have like small die cuts or small embellishments. So I am using that heart from the La La Love collection, and that is a chipboard heart, and I just peeled off some of the backing of it so that it wasn't so thick, because I find that if you use like really thick pieces on the burlap, it'll get super heavy and it won't stay up as well. So I did peel some of the backing off of that one just to make sure that everything would fit and look good. And then I added this cute little postage stamp, which is from the Main Squeeze collection. And I put the little postage stamp up on some mounting dots and then decide that I do want to add a flower. So I just go up underneath it and then add the flower in there. And I thought that actually looked really cute. And this flower didn't have one of the little pearls in the middle. It fell off. So I was still able to use it because I tucked it far enough behind the postage stamp that you couldn't really tell. So I went back to the hardware and got another one of these super cute gold hearts. I really love these, and it's going to be super sad whenever I run out because I think each one comes with like 4 or 5 of them, but I'm almost out of them, so it will be a very sad day. And now I'm just going through and adding a sentiment just to make sure that it's somewhat cohesive with the other ones. I know this one probably looks the most different just because it has like a square embellishment rather than a heart, but I still think it turned out super cute, and I love the way that it looks with the flower behind it and the gold heart. Yeah, I think this one's my favorite. I really love like any sort of postage stamps that collections come out with. I think they're so adorable. And that is how this one turned out. It's so super cute. And I am showing you just one more because I remembered that I have these little shaker hearts in my collection. So these are from the La La Love by Create Paper. And I thought it would be really fun to add this onto a heart and kind of make it like a layered heart embellishment. So I grab another one of my hearts that I have that have the foam on the back, just so that way I could try to use these up while I had them out anyways. I tend to forget about stuff that I die cut, so whenever I have it out, I try to use it. So I'm just layering that behind the shaker heart. And then I'm going back to the hardware and trying to find some cute pieces to add. And I love this button. On the back of the button is actually like a really pretty floral scene, but I thought it looked cute with just like the wood look. And I like how it kind of ties into the burlap, like kind of vintage looking and just super crafty. So I decided to use that button, and then I didn't like the blue sentiment that I had out, so I just looked through my stickers in my stash to see if I had another sentiment, and I did. I had this little red one, which really tied in with the colors, so I ended up going with that one instead of the blue, and I loved it the way that this one turned out too. I think it would also be really cute with some gold stitching on it, but I didn't want to risk it and end up like messing up the shaker heart. I don't think it would look super cute with a bunch of stitching in it. Might even mess up my sewing machine, so I just passed on that. But you could definitely sew like around the heart if you wanted to include some stitching, but just decided to go the easy route. And I think it also shows that you don't have to have stitching on all of these in order for them to look cute. You can definitely just layer up a couple different pieces from your stash, and it will make a beautiful embellishment. So now I'm just hole punching through the side and adding another one of those eyelets, and then I do end up adding a tassel to that one. I go with a blue tassel, which might sound kind of weird, but I think it's super cute, and I love blue with Valentine's Day stuff, so I try to include it and kind of make it pop a little bit whenever I can. So here I am just showing you what all of these look like, and I love how they turned out. I love that they're all just a little bit different. You could definitely go the simpler route and do one like this, or the first one that I showed you, or you can just, play with stuff that you have in your stash and really make it your own and personalize them for however you want to look. And I did make this one off camera. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and make sure to subscribe if you are interested and hit the bell notification so that way you can see whenever I post a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.